If your agency was doing £40,000 per month, which is around $60,000, how much would that change your life? It would probably drastically change it, I would wager. You could travel the world, you could buy that car you always wanted, you could delegate, you could scale, you could finally buy that Rolex. Well, that's what my agency has done over the last 12 months. And I want to show you exactly how you can do it step by step so you can achieve the results, which is why you got into SMA in the first place. Because if you're watching this, you're probably working your ass off, grinding every hour of the day, nuking your niche with cold outreach. You're probably feeling burnt out. You're probably feeling frustrated. So I'm going to show you the light. I'm going to show you a better way to efficiently scale your business so you can run a business you actually enjoy and get the lifestyle that you wanted when you got into SMA. I'm going to go through an entire step-by-step process of how you're going to do this. And we're going to start with the niche. Now, I know you're probably rolling your eyes here. You've heard all of this before, but this is so important that I need to really emphasize this. A huge issue with SMA is people jump into the space, they jump into the industry, they choose a niche because they've seen someone on YouTube doing well in med spas, they've seen someone on YouTube doing well in the gym niche, in the dentist niche, whatever it is, they've seen someone doing well. Niches are not one size fit all. You do not know that person's story. You do not know their level of expertise. Their parents could have been gym owners. They could have worked in a gym for 10 years. They probably had a much better foundation than you would if you just copied them. And that's why you have to work in a niche you're interested in, or a niche that you have some foundational knowledge in, or that you're maybe passionate about it. I don't want to say go into a niche you're passionate about, because a lot of these niches you're not going to be passionate about, but you need to have some sort of foundational knowledge to give you a step up in the competition. Because if you just choose a niche mindlessly because you've seen someone else choose that niche, you're going to get frustrated, you're not going to get results, your cold outreach isn't going to work because you're going to have a bad offer, you're going to have a bad service delivery, you're going to have bad deliverables, you're not going to have any confidence or conviction on sales calls. If by some miracle you actually book sales calls, it's not going to work. And then you're going to come up with every excuse in the book. You're going to say SMA is saturated, it doesn't work, it's past its golden era, it's BS, and you're going to jump onto the next business model, trading, Amazon FBA, dropshipping, whatever it is. And the niche very much bleeds into your offer. In order to do well in marketing, because it is competitive, I'm not going to sit here and say it's not competitive, but it's not what business is. Every business is competitive. That's what business is. As a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you're competing against other entrepreneurs to be better than them, to be more original, to be unique. That's what business is. So if you're afraid of competition, you know what? Don't bother in the first place. You haven't got the mindset for entrepreneurship. I'm sorry to tell you that. So the niche bleeds into the offer. We need to come up with an incredible offer, something that someone would feel silly saying no to. I know you've heard Hormozi say this before, but what does that actually mean? Well, how can you create a killer offer if you don't know your niche inside out? If your niche knowledge is a 5 out of 10, how can you create a killer offer? You can't. You just can't. So if you're choosing a niche, and I have tons of videos on this, and your knowledge level is less than a 5, you need to get good and you need to do a ton of research very quickly. In today's day and age with Google, YouTube, AI, it's very simple to do this, but people just don't want to put in the work. Go and watch my other videos on how to do niche research with AI and how to get to a 10 out of 10 niche level knowledge with AI. ChatGPT is a godsend and you can do it so quickly. That's the first thing. But the next thing is the offer. And if you don't know your niche intimately, you're not going to be able to create a killer offer. It's that simple. You just are not going to be able to create a killer offer. And I built this little table down here because this pretty much sums up everybody in SMA. Here's you at the start of your journey. And in order to build out an incredible and unique offer, you need to go through this process, which is research and hard work. And people just don't want to do that. They want to do the bare minimum. They want to watch one video on YouTube. They want to maybe watch an Instagram reel or go through a basic course, and they stop literally at the first hurdle. And if you want to get incredible results, you have to do incredible things. If you want to be unique, you have to do what everybody else isn't willing to do, which is these next hurdles, 2, 3, 4, to get to that level of knowledge where you can build out a unique and incredible offer. But everybody stops here because they're lazy and they don't want to do the work, and then they wonder why they're not getting good results because they have done the bare minimum and they're doing the bare minimum on outreach probably as well, and they're not getting good results, and they wonder why. Well, actually, it's very simple and it's very logical. You have not put in the groundwork, you have not put in the foundational work to get your niche level knowledge to a 10 out of 10 and build an incredible offer. So where are you on this table? Where are you in this table? Are you at 1? Are you at 2? Are you at 3? Are you at 4? Do you have a unique and incredible offer? Because if you do have a unique, incredible offer, the client acquisition method I'm about to show you will scale your agency to the moon. So if you are here, then you should be getting pretty excited because I'm about to show you an insanely powerful client acquisition method. But the likelihood is 99% of you are here. You did the bare minimum. If I was to sit down, if I was to book in a call with you right now, a 60-minute call, and I was to grill you on your niche, completely grill you on your niche and your offer, ask you about, what service works well in your niche, what buzzwords are there in your niche, how many marketing agencies are there in your niche, give me the top 5 marketing agencies in the UK, in the US, in Europe, what kind of offers do they have, what's the average cost per lead, what's an expensive lead, what's a cheap lead, what's their experience and what's their impression of marketing agencies. Would you know all these questions? That's just off the top of my head. I have a full niche research SOP doc with like 40 questions. That's just off the top of my head. Would you be able to answer those? If the answer is no, you're here. And you need to put in the research and hard work and get up to here. So that's the niche and the offer. The next thing is your deliverables. And you need to find, again, the offer bleeds into this. You need to find out what someone in your niche, an ideal prospect, actually wants. So to clarify, in case you're confused, the offer is, let's say you're in the gym niche. I get you 30 new gym members next month or you don't pay. There. Like, that's probably not the best offer. This is off the top of my head, but that's the offer. The deliverables are what's behind that. So how do you actually do that? What's the deliverables? Is it Facebook ads? Is it the creative? Is it the copy? Is it go high level appointment setting? Is it automation? Is it AI chatbots? What's the deliverables behind that? Because on sales calls, they're going to be like, okay, this sounds good, but what am I paying you for? What do I actually get? That's where you need to have your deliverables dialed in. And you need to have your deliverables something in your niche, something that your niche actually wants. So if let's just take the gym niche, for example, and you, from your niche research, they hate doing automations and they hate doing the back end things and they hate doing the sign up forms. So if you take care of all that, you're hitting every single one of their pain points. So on the sales call, when they're weighing up in their mind, okay, do I want to do this? It sounds good, but I'm not really sure what I'm getting. If you hit them with all those pain points, you hit them with all those really, really effective deliverables, that's going to push them over the edge. So that's why deliverables is important. Don't just say ads. That's lazy. Don't just say ads. What's behind the ads? What are you actually doing on a day-to-day basis to make their lives easier and get them sales? So that's deliverables. So getting clients, this is the juicy one. So to get clients, I would highly recommend you run what's called the hybrid funnel. And the hybrid funnel is simply a mix of paid and organic. It is by far the most effective way to get clients in SMMA. I have a full blueprint on this over on my Instagram. Just go over on IG and DM me the word blueprint. I'll send you a full 30-minute training on how to do this. But essentially, you are running paid ads, nothing crazy. You can see the ad spend down here. You're running paid ads and you're putting out organic content. And you're sending all this traffic to your Instagram profile where you're going to book appointments with these clients. Let's say we're in the roofing niche. And you can get booked calls from anywhere from $50 to $100. So to do some quick math on that, if we're spending $50 to get an appointment, let's say it takes us 3 appointments, your close rate's 30%. If you're getting a booked call for $50, that's $150 per calls per acquisition. Let's say you're charging 1K. You probably should be charging 1.5 or double that, 2K. Let's say you're charging 1K and you sign them on a 3-month contract. So it's cost you $150 to get that client. You're making 3K. What's the ROI on that? Like 20x? That shows you how powerful this is. And we're simply creating profile visit ads. Again, if this will be brand new to you because no one else teaches this. If this is brand new to you, literally just go onto my profile my YouTube channel. There'll be loads of videos on this. We're doing really, really simple Instagram reel ads, $25 a day, automatic targeting. Don't even worry about any of the targeting of that. It does not matter. Really, really simple. On the ad framework, we are simply calling out who we're going after. So are you a roofing business owner, sick and tired of not booking leads for your business? That's simply the first thing we say. We qualify our leads, we call out our leads, then we give them some value. This is how I book roofing calls for my other roofing clients that are doing X, Y, and Z. Give them some value, show them how you actually do it. And then at the end, we're just saying, if you want more videos like this or you want to scale your roofing business, go over to my Instagram profile and shoot me a follow. That's it. That's the ad. Super, super simple. Then they go over to your Instagram profile and follow you, and then we book them in calls in the DMs. Really, really, really simple. And then alongside of this is the key, right? We're doing a content framework, which is 1 reel per day, 3 to 4 stories per day, and 1 YouTube video per week. And the reason we're doing this is we're going to get a ton of followers from these ads. We're going to get a ton of followers, and some will buy on day 1, Some, for the example we were using as roofers, some will buy on day one, but some won't. And we are going to nurture them over months, 3, 6, 9, 12 months. We're going to nurture them with content, how to grow their roofing business, how to run ads for roofers, case studies, all the little tips and tricks and hacks that they can grow their business with. And when they do need a marketing partner, we are the first person they think of. We're the first person they think of, and they shoot us a DM, we book them a call, and we close them. That is why this is so profitable. That's why this is so powerful. And not only is this a funnel where you're going to land clients and grow your agency in day one, you're growing a super valuable personal brand. And if you're not growing a personal brand in 2025, we're in November now of 2024, if you're not growing a personal brand in 2025, you're going to get steamrolled by your competition. So if you're uncomfortable making content, that is something you can put on your to-do list to break through that mold, break through that barrier, get rid of that imposter syndrome. You need to be good at creating content in today's day and age. And if you're a marketer and you're afraid of putting out content and marketing yourself, it doesn't really paint a good picture about you. So obviously you're going to have a ton of questions about this. As I say, I have a full free blueprint training over my Instagram. Go over my Instagram, just DM me the word blueprint and I'll send it over for free. This is how you get to 30K per month fast. You get followers, you book calls, you won't believe, see, once you start implementing this, you will wish you had this years ago. It is so powerful. So that's what we're doing for client acquisition. And the next thing is service delivery. This is the name of the game. If you can't get your clients results, if you do all this work to get your clients in the door and then they churn after a month, 1 or 2, that's not very good. That you're going to have to constantly refill your bucket. It's going to be a pain in the ass. It's going to be a nightmare. Get good ASAP. There's so much content out there. There's so many free courses. There's literally so many resources to get good at service delivery. There's no excuse. This should be your bread and butter. And then the last thing is automation. This is once you start getting to 10, 20K per month, you want to start scaling. You want to automate your systems, hire out, build a team. You probably want to implement some media buyers. You probably want to implement maybe an appointment setter if you're running the hybrid funnel on Instagram, some virtual assistants, some client managers. This is when it starts getting really exciting. So it's a good problem to have when you're hiring out at that stage of 10K per month, 20K per month, 30K per month. That's when it starts getting really exciting. So hopefully you found this video valuable. I don't want to keep it too long. I want to keep it kind of short and snappy, because the main thing you need to do here is execute. Get out there, take action. Stop watching so many YouTube videos. Stop doing analysis paralysis. I've given you everything here. Start building a personal brand. Start using the hybrid funnel. Get out there and scale your agency. I'll see you in the next video.